And we are live. What is up, all you cool cats and kittens out there in the world? Welcome to another episode of the Daily Grind Podcast, brought to you by zero sponsors. But that can change very soon. So, Black Rifle Coffee, if you're watching, get yours today, everybody. Black Rifle Coffee, it's phenomenal. Again, no sponsors. They don't sponsor this at all, but I support these guys, and can't go wrong with some Black Rifle coffee, baby. Coffee or die. They have all kinds of different blends. Get yours, get some, drink it. It's pretty good stuff. Support your own veterans. It is phenomenal coffee, veteran owned. You got the trademark stamp of kick-ass approval right there. So, Black Rifle Coffee. Great guys. So yeah, guys, as you might could tell, we got a new microphone here set up, and actually a couple new mics running around here now. And yeah, so we're this is another test run for the show eventually, and we're going to be having some guests on. And I just can't wait. I can't wait to start getting to interview people and to actually put this stuff to work. So yeah, and instead of just me coming on here ranting about a bunch of shit going on in the world. But speaking of shit going on in the world, I come across an article, and I don't know what protesting is still going on right now. I haven't really watched the news a lot, and but there's a NBC article here, which it's a video. I'm about to play it and watch it. I'm not going to show it on the screen. Don't want to get flagged, but I will the audio. You'll be able to hear the audio. So, but it says the article, the headline of the video, it says some militia, quote unquote quotations, some militia members calling protesters to stand down. I don't know. It sounds interesting. It's 3 minutes and 54 seconds. I don't know if we'll watch all of it, but I'm just curious to see what that's about. And of course, the typical COVID-19 deaths reach over 400,000, which that's debatable. Trump delivers a farewell address an hour ago. Oh, dude. Oh man, we got to hear that. I had to hear my president's farewell. Yeah, we might tick that off first. So there must be some stuff because the inauguration's tomorrow. Duh. So there we go. That's what these militia members are talking about, I guess. The Boogaloo Boys and the Proud Boys and against, I guess, Antifa and whatever other movements. BLM. I have no idea. But it seems like there's some beef there that I have read about, seen about, and against, I guess, Antifa and the Boogaloo Boys and the Proud Boys. But and I reckon those are a bunch of veterans in those groups. I meant so, you know, it's kind of like the '60s all over again in some weird sense. Where this is we're in that '60s era, during the Vietnam era. And all the protesting and just how everybody was so divided, racism, so much things going on in the world, and it was a nasty, gnarly time to be an American, especially if you was a member of the military during that time. Spit on, just completely, just disrespected in all general. So I mean, in all general, just disrespected completely to the point of if a service member's coming back from fighting a war for his brothers, serving, and he comes back to be welcomed with spit, food, dirty diapers thrown on him, so much different things. Kind of makes you lose faith in your country. Should I say? Well, it would me anyway. And and also one thing you learn, the world always still goes on, and people forget, you know. So thank you to all the vets out there. God bless you. But okay, so we got a few videos we can watch and check out here just for a little bit. I ain't gonna be on here long tonight. I will come back on later on tonight, more than likely. But yeah, I got some things I need to do here. I'm gonna play with my boys a little bit and get on the PlayStation with them and have a little bit of fun that way. But it's just pretty cool, man. I'm so excited to have this new setup here and my green screen. So yeah, we got that bad boy sitting over here in the corner. About to pull it out and show you guys. But yeah, man, we got these 3 videos that we're going to check out. And again, I won't be showing them on the screen, but you got Trump's. He delivers his farewell address. The COVID-19 reaches 400,000 deaths, which again, like I said, that could be debatable. And then also now we have some militia members calling out on protesters to stand down. To stand down, whatever that means. So I've not been watching much of the news, folks. So I couldn't tell you exactly what's going. I mean, the inauguration's something I can think of. But we'll see. We'll see, because we're about to watch it. I'll let y'all listen to the audio. And again, guys, bear with me with this new stuff here. I'm learning as I go. And like this green screen is going to be a learning curve too. So, but yeah, hold on before we watch that video. I'll show y'all that green screen. It's in the package. It's actually pretty big green screen. It's pretty massive actually. It's like 10 feet wide, I think, somewhere around there. But I ain't gonna pull it all the way up, but show y'all what we're working with here. Green screen, baby. We got her. And new mics, boom mics here at the arm and on the arms. So it's coming along, guys, and it's coming along to where now I can interview people, have them on the show, have them come over. Got different cameras we can work with, different camera angles, and all that stuff. I've been practicing on today and kind of just working on different ways of doing this show here for you guys. So thank you. It's gonna be a hell of a ride, man. It sure is. So, okay, let's get to these videos, okay? Trump gave it a hell of a 4 years. Again, as you can tell, yes, I'm proud to say that I supported Trump. And, and throughout his 4 years, when I first remember when Trump was first running for office, we had just had our 3rd son, Easton, and we was sitting in the hospital watching the debate with him and Hillary Clinton, and just watching them two go back at it was just so comical. And I knew against Hillary he would win, and I mean there was no doubt about it, right? And but a lot of people was so upset, and then today you still have people so upset. They throughout this whole time period have said Trump cheated, he didn't win it fair. Never even try to say the Russian scandal, and which never give him an apology for. Once they can never prove that, but we're not allowed to go around and say nothing about this election. Kind of censored a little bit on that subject, but getting off topic a little bit. So, some militia members call on protesters to stand down. Then we're going to get to Trump's farewell speech. So let's see.
The FBI has issued a memo claiming armed protests could potentially hit state capitals in all 50 states this week, prompting each city to be on high alert. But discussions on militia websites show there may be something different here. Some members of militia groups are actually calling for protesters to stand down. NBC News correspondent Cal Perry joins us now. Hey, Cal, so you've been talking to some self-proclaimed militia members. What are they telling you?
Yeah, exactly. Sort of what you're saying, which is that they want folks to stay home. There's really three reasons for this. The first, and you're going to hear a lot about this, they're claiming that what happened on January the 6th was a false flag attack at the United States Capitol. Put a simpler way, it was a setup. A lot of these folks are saying that this was actually members of Antifa, and we've heard people say this wearing MAGA hats. Obviously, zero indication that's the case. In fact, we know that that is not the case, but that is one of the narratives they're putting out there. Another narrative that you'll hear from these militia groups often is that they are for states protection, that people need to just worry about the states that they are in. And then I think the third thing is a paranoia, and we hear this oftentimes with these self-described militia groups. There's a paranoia that the federal government is coming for their guns, and so they're saying to their followers, also these self-described militia members, that they should avoid the nation's capital, especially tomorrow. So that.
And Cal, you also dug into online chatter within these groups. What'd you find there?
What is most surprising about this is that these websites are easily accessible to anybody. They're on the web. They're not on the dark web. It doesn't take any great skill to find them. These are online forums for self-described militia members. That's what we're going to call them here. And we'll put up some examples of some of the things that are on there. And these are like massive chat boards where people can communicate. The first one that we have for you, Patriots, do not fall for the trap. You'll hear oftentimes them calling each other patriots. This is a setup by the left to take our guns. Do not attend any of these events. The next one, I think, is more indicative of a concern that many people will have when they see this. There's supposed to be a rally in D.C. on January the 20th. If you are planning on attending, do not go. We have word it could be a trap. It is more important that we protect our state. And then here's the concerning bit. For those of you interested in joining the Tennessee militia, contact me and we've taken out any email addresses, anything that could be traced around here. But what I think is really concerning, and certainly what law enforcement is going to have to deal with, is that this is a method of communication amongst these self-described militias, and they are recruiting online. And the combination between Donald Trump and what we've heard the president say, the rhetoric that the president uses, the coronavirus, what is happening in America with the social.
Hard to believe the pilot survived this crash, but he did. The pilot managing to steer away from the more populated areas of Long Island as the plane started to leak fuel.
Okay. Yeah, well, we heard that. You know, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But I disagree with a lot of what they just said there. You know. I don't think these groups, these militias that they are calling them, it's just people. I mean, you know, guys, the Constitution and their amendments was put there for a reason, you know, and these people are just standing up for what America stood up for in the 1700s, you know, during the 1800s, during early 1900s. I mean, it's always been some kind of occurring domino effect of power, you know, of abuse of the power that at times I feel the government does and abuses their power at times. Now, I'm not saying go and kick in the doors on a Capitol building that's not the right way to go about that. And that's why I say, you know, a lot of true patriots would not done that, would not have broken the law on that matter and took it that far. Now, there's times, I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's things that patriots and conservatives or right wing, you know, we're all about just protecting what's ours and being good to our neighbors, being good to each other, respecting your beliefs as much as you should respect mine, and you know, protect. And it's just working, being a productive citizen to your country. You know, I love America. It's the greatest fucking country on the face of the earth, and so I think until all these other people get out to third world countries, they might see a difference in that and be begging to come back to America. America. That's what I'm talking about. 2021, baby. But yeah, man. So yeah. So we got the militia telling protesters to stand down, to not worry, just to worry about your own state. And that kind of is weird, kind of, I hope to God that nothing like that ever happened out. We want peace in this country. We don't want to be a war and torment. If we have fought enough wars, I think we should be done with war. In a sense, we've fought enough battles. Let's just kick back and relax, man. Legalize it. That's what I say. Legalize it and enjoy it, and just enjoy being a damn American, baby. The human race. Okay, what's Trump's farewell address?
Hi, everyone. I'm Diane Macedo. We're coming on the air with breaking news. President Trump has just released a farewell video as he prepares to leave the White House tomorrow ahead of Joe Biden's inauguration. Let's listen.
We are a truly magnificent nation. All Americans were horrified by the assault on our Capitol. Political violence is an attack on everything we cherish as Americans. It can never be tolerated. Now more than ever, we must unify around our shared values and rise above the partisan rancor and forge our common destiny. It was about America first because we all wanted to make America great again. We restored the principle that a nation exists to serve its citizens. Our agenda was not about right or left. It wasn't about Republican or Democrat, but about the good of a nation. And that means the whole nation.
It's facts.
With the support and prayers of the American people, we achieved more than anyone thought possible. Nobody thought we could eat.
Maximum volume.
A series of historic peace deals in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody believed it could happen.
First president
The
sit down
Abraham
with North
Accords
Korea.
opened the doors to a future of peace and harmony, not violence and bloodshed. It is the dawn of a new Middle East, and we are bringing our soldiers home. I'm especially proud to be the first president in decades who has started no new wars.
Facts.
Above all, we have
Facts.
reasserted the sacred idea that in America, the government answers to the people. Our guiding light, our North Star, our unwavering conviction has been that we are here to serve the noble, everyday citizens of America. Our allegiance is not to the special interests, corporations, or global entities. It's to our children, our citizens, and to our nation itself. As president, my top priority, my constant concern has always been the best interests of American workers and American families. I did not seek the easiest course. By far, it was actually the most difficult. I did not seek the path that would get the least criticism. I took on the tough battles, the hardest fights, the most difficult choices, because that's what you elected me to do. Your needs were my first and last unyielding focus. This, I hope, will be our greatest legacy. Now, as I prepare to hand power over to a new administration at noon on Wednesday, I want you to know that the movement we started is only just beginning. There's never been anything like it. The belief that a nation must serve its citizens will not dwindle, but instead only grow stronger by the day. As long as the American people hold in their hearts deep and devoted love of country, then there is nothing that this nation cannot achieve. Our communities will flourish. Our people will be prosperous. Our traditions will be cherished. Our faith will be strong. And our future will be brighter than ever before. I go from this majestic place with a loyal and joyful heart, an optimistic spirit, and a supreme confidence that for our country and for our children, the best is yet to come. Thank you and farewell. God bless you. God bless the United States.
We can just see the
That was just a portion of President Trump's newly released farewell speech. For more on this, let's bring in senior national correspondent.
We don't care what you got to say. But yeah, that was Trump's farewell. I guess some of it there. Not all of it, but yeah. Oh, Trump, man. He gave it a good 4 years, guys. And it's just, I guess it's the time for us to move on and just continue to grind, man. You got to push it, the daily grind, right? And so, yeah, just got to keep pushing forward, stay motivated, always try to innovate and succeed in life, man. You got to. I feel like if you stay in that same flow, that comfort zone, you get in that funk. You end up, depression, all that stuff will come creeping. So you guys keep things alive, keep things changed up in your life, and just try new things. Try something different. If you put on, say, if you put on your shirt every day, right? If you put your right arm through your sleeve first, then your left, tomorrow put your left arm through instead of putting your right arm through first. Switch things up. Instead of putting on a t-shirt is kind of dumb logic on switching your life up, but it's just it's just a saying, change things up a little bit. But yeah, that was Trump's address there. It's a sad day for the country, I think. But as an American, I'm not gonna cry and whine about it and go out and destroy mom and pop buildings and businesses and all that bull crap. We're just gonna take the punch in the gut, and you just gotta keep digging, keep grinding, baby. But yeah, I can't wait to get the green screen up, guys. It's gonna be pretty dope, and it's gonna be pretty fun. And yeah, pretty dope, guys. Loving the new mic setups, and I'm actually recording this audio as well. The files, where I can start getting these files loaded up eventually once I get more fluent and flowy and different things like that. Once it gets better, I want to start taking these files and loading them up on Spotify or something like that. We'll figure it out. And that way you can, on your podcast player, listen to the Daily Grind with Matt. That's right, baby. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah. You gotta need it. But yeah, man, I think that's about it for a little while. It's been great. It's fun getting on here, even with the views that I get right now. It's all a start, baby. Just gotta keep pushing it out there. Be sure to like and subscribe. That would give that's the best way to support this channel is just hitting that sub button, man, and liking this video and sharing. No doubt, that is the best way to if you want to support the Daily Grind podcast and the Daily Grind with Matt and all the other stuff we got going on. The Daily Grind Adventures we're going to be doing. It's just a different little market to jump in, but yeah, man, like and subscribe, guys, and for all future content uploads. It's dope. We already got a lot of stuff we're working on that we've already been filming, so it's been pretty cool. And loving the GoPros, loving them. They're phenomenal. Can't beat them. Can't beat them. And can't beat the Canon cameras. Can't beat those either. Which I gotta get a new computer eventually. Going to try to get an Alienware. It's probably the best platform that I will going to need with the green screen, with all these mics, with the StreamYards, with just the podcast in general, and just so much. The gaming, everything I can do off of that one computer. And you can get either the desktop setups or the laptop Alienware. I'm probably going to go with the laptop since I travel and this podcast is going to be on the road, most of it. Now, I want to say 80% of this show will be filmed out of this studio on the road because, that's what I do. Travel the country, climbing cell towers, installing 5G upgrading them from 4G to 5G. And so this setup is going to go on the road with me. And don't know about the green screens and all that going on the road, but mics and laptop and all that good stuff, and be able to do this while I'm out there and about on the travels, man. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Give me something to do while I'm out there in my downtime on the road. Gets lonely. It gets lonely. It sure does. It's at times you can get lonely. It's you get to missing your wife, your kids, your family, your friends, your home, your bed, and all that stuff. It's just like being on deployment. No, it's you're gone a couple months, home for a little while, not long. But this is the longest I've been home. I've been off now for almost a month, so it's been great to have a little break, much needed break. Honestly, I was able to get a lot of things done that I needed to get done, that I needed to do like all year. But I've been so busy, so I got a lot of that stuff taken care of. Been working here on the studio a lot, new bedroom suits and stuff like that, and changing up the bedroom. Had to do change all the electrical receptacles in the house and upgrade those to newer ones. And so yeah, it's been a busy time home, but now I can focus on other things, not have to stress about things I need to get done at the house because, well, we got them done. We got it did, baby. We got it did. Like a boss. We got it did like a boss. Proud of myself. Grinding it. 33.
Powering off.
Powering off. 33 years old. And just a savage.
Powering on.
Powering on. Oh, Lord, guys. I'm so tired. I didn't hardly sleep none last night.
Ready to pair.
Had a buddy come over, hang out with me for a little bit. And had a good time. And drunk a few beers. And end up probably sleeping like 2-3 hours a day max is all I've got. So yeah, it's pretty tired. Tablet died on me. Lord, children. What kind of host am I? I'm horrible. This is kind of like another improv session of the Daily Grind. This is just off the fly, off the cuff. But yeah, man. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to cut it here. I was going to do a half hour and then I'll come back on here a little later and see if we can find some stuff to get into and talk and hang out. Hopefully get some people come in here and chat it up with us. Chat it up, baby. And hang out. Be pretty dope. So, but yeah, guys, again, any support to this channel helps. So make sure to hit that subscription button and give this video a like. It'll let us know you care. Further support to the channel, Cash App, money sign, WIT in 3. I said that again. Cash App, money sign, WIT in 3. And all donations will go back into this channel 110% to help better this for you all. That's what it's about, baby. That's what it's about. Well, again, it's another episode of the Daily Grind Podcast.
Powering off.
With Matt, and my speaker is powering off again. But I want to thank you all for watching this. Again, please, the best way to really support this channel is hit that subscription button and share the living out of this. We're going to try to keep this family oriented and watch on the cursing and different things like that. Follow those YouTube guidelines because we don't want to piss YouTube off. We definitely want to stay on their good side as we grow. And yeah, so let's just have fun. And there's nothing wrong with debates. There's nothing wrong with sharing our opinions and things like that. But we'll keep it clean and fun. But until then, guys, be safe out there. Stay warm. And yeah, Always wear safety glasses when you're clipping your toenails. And that's about all I can think about. But again, elbow drop. I want you to elbow drop the crap out of like button. Bam! Drop that elbow on it. Boom, boom, boom. And sub. I would appreciate it. All right, guys. I will catch you all later on tonight. Till then, deuces. Peace.